What's good, YouTube? I'm not actually going over the deck, however, I will be doing some testing and some combo lines. If you did miss a deck profile, you can go ahead and catch my last video. I'm going over in-depth analysis of why I chose specific cards. I also go over the side deck, which has a few more banishment cards, kind of sticking with the Kashtira theme. But yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite decks to play. It's honestly really fun. And just going against any rogue decks, it definitely Exodia obliterates them. So before going into the testing, if you guys are new to the channel, a little something about myself.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and start shuffling the deck up. All right, the deck is shuffled. So we got Ash Blossom, Maliss Marcher, Maliss Underground, Terraforming, and so a lot of Maliss stuff. We did have access to the Kashtira stuff with the Terraforming. So go ahead, activate Terraforming. That's gonna grab us our Unicorn. Go ahead, special summon our Unicorn, activate his effect. That's gonna grab us our Birth. So we're just gonna go ahead and normal summon our Chessy Cat, and we're gonna banish our Marcher. Draw 2 cards, Dormouse and White Rabbit. Okay, not necessarily the best draws because we already utilized our normal summon. We're gonna pay the life points to get Marcher back to our hand, but we can also utilize Marcher to banish one of them anyways, and then just keep probably the Dormouse for follow-up. Because we're gonna go ahead and activate our Maliss and Underground. Maliss and Underground can go ahead and banish our Dormouse from the deck, which is then gonna special summon itself back. We can then utilize Dormouse to banish our White Rabbit, which is then gonna special summon itself back. We can then activate White Rabbit's effect. That's gonna grab us our GWC. From here, we can just go into our Splash Mage, activate Splash Mage, go into this. Doesn't really matter which card we special summon. Then we can go into our Red Ransom. Activate Red Ransom. That's gonna grab us our Negate, Malice in the Mirror. This will be something we can set on our side of the field. Then from here, we can just go ahead and utilize both of these two, because now we can go ahead, special summon our Marcher by banishing our Red Ransom. Red Ransom is gonna go ahead, special summon itself back. So we do Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. So Red Ransom can just go ahead and banish anything pretty much from the deck. Actually, we haven't used the Chessy Cat's effect yet. So that will go ahead and banish our Chessy Cat. And then Cyberus Wickeds, and then go grab us our backup Ignister. So then Chessy Cat special summons itself back. We did have to banish one for Cyberus Wicked as well. Could just do another Chessy Cat just to have stuff banished. So now we have the backup Ignister in our hand. Just in case they do decide to nib us, we would have stuff to kind of go into. But for now, I'm just gonna go into Cyberus Wicked, special summon our White Binder. White Binder can just go ahead and banish the other Chessy Cat. We can banish Dormouse as well. Then we can activate White Binder's effect. That can set us our TB11. You want to keep the MTP07 in deck just for a follow-up turn. From here, we can honestly just go into Heart Scripter, utilizing all 3 of these. Then we can go ahead, special summoning our backup Ignister, activate its effect. We can discard our White Rabbit. That's gonna grab us our Wizard Ignister. We can then special summon Wizard Ignister. Go ahead and just bring back the White Rabbit. Now we can go into Firewall Dragon. Then we can utilize 3, 4, 5, and then special summon these 2. Then so we can get White Binder's draw effect, we can just go ahead and utilize the TB11 if we want to banish it, because then it's gonna be able to special summon itself back and we can get a draw. So we just go ahead and activate TB11, banish our White Binder. Here, honestly, it doesn't really matter what we special summon. I feel like we could just do our Marcher, that way the White Binder can get its effect. Then White Binder, we pay the life point, special summon itself back. Then we draw a card, we get Nib. Really great draw, actually. Then we can go ahead, utilize Kashtira Birth. Kashtira Birth, special summons our Unicorn. So we have a full board, obviously. We have Ash and Nib in hand, Dormouse for a follow-up. We set the Maliss in the mirror that would be able to banish white binder or pretty much any of our cards, or we could utilize the allied Kotak after we pass turn, pitching our white binders to negate something, and then utilize our GWC to special summon itself back, and then kind of just combo off from there. Obviously, we have Kashtira Unicorn over here. I'm putting pressure on our opponent and their extra deck. Omni Negate, we have a Firewall Dragon that does 3 bounces, can also get us back our Ash Blossom if we do decide to utilize it. Can also get us back our March Hare back to our hand. So just a lot going on here. Obviously very multi-layered deck. This was uninterrupted obviously, so possibly wouldn't be as strong. However, I am pretty much just showing you what the ceiling would look like with one of the test hands. We actually didn't even start with Dormouse, so the test hand could honestly be a little higher than this. But with this board, obviously we have the Omni Negate, we have the bounce with Firewall Dragon, we have Kashtira Birth as an interruption, Maliss in the mirror as a negate, Kashtira Unicorn to rip their extra deck, and then 2 hand traps in the hand with follow-up as well. So extremely powerful, extremely toxic as well with the Kashtira stuff. Very hated deck for a reason. So that concludes my first test hand and first testing video with this deck. If you guys want to see more combo lines or more test hands, I was thinking of doing like maybe a 30-minute or even hour testing of this specific deck or any Maliss related deck, just to show you guys what the test hands and maybe what bricky hands look like, how to play through hand traps. Let me know, comment below, let me know what you guys are interested in seeing. Do you want to see more Kashtira Maliss stuff, just pure Maliss stuff? But for now, I think that's all I got for you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.